Hey friends, Wickedy here. It's open season for the treasure hunter mole miners, and they are here in the Ash Heap region for the first go around. This sounds pretty fun. The treasure hunter mole miners have a unique look and a unique sound that really sets them apart and will help you track them down just a little bit easier. They are legendary baddies that surprisingly haven't fought back and just try to scamper off to a hole to keep their treasure loot to themselves. They do drop mole miner pails that are much like the holiday presents from the Holiday Scorch, rewarding you with some decent loot. I've been doing a little digging and people have been sharing where they have been finding these little scamps. A Reddit user by the name of Iben shared their findings of each map location in the Ash Heap, and I find it to be pretty true for my rates as well. I'll link the post down below. I'm going to go over some of my personal favorite places to go and find these guys, and then we'll go over what you can get from these pails. My main focus has been the Camden Park area, Welch, Mount Blair, and Train Yard, and over in Lewisburg. The Burning Mine has been pretty promising as well. I'm at Camden Park every day anyway, so I'm really happy that this is a popular spot with quite a few different sightings. These guys can be found all over the park, roaming around, sometimes up to 4 for me. I just recommend that you turn your music down or off, like I usually have it, and keep your ears peeled. These guys can show up really at any location in the Ash Heap, but it is important to note that you won't find them inside interior locations or as a spawn from an event such as Breach and Clear. They tend to be pretty non-aggressive and won't fight with other baddies, and don't get attacked by ghouls or super mutants or anything like that either. Now, I was watching some other Fallout 76 players streaming this event over on Twitch, and Munchkin Jessie had a group with her using the Kami Whacker to play whack-a-mole with these mole miners so that everyone had a chance to get a tag on the enemy and not one-shot them. It was hilarious to watch. Be sure to check out her streams if you want. I find them pretty entertaining. I'm usually lurking in the chat, but I thought it was a great idea, especially have a group together because they aren't that tough to take down and don't really fight back. I'll link her channel in the description if you want to check her out. There are 3 types that you can find from these guys, as well as craft them yourself, though that is pretty pricey. The highest tier is going to cost you between 4,000 and 5,000 caps, and Super Duper will not work on these. The level of the legendary mole miner does not determine the level of or rarity of the pail that you get as a drop either. Starting off with the Dusties, I have over 100 pails total, and mostly dusty pails to be honest, but starting off with these guys, this is the loot that I ended up getting. Quite a few plans, only one that I didn't know, and mostly just a bunch of aid. The regular mole miner ones, they were okay as well. A little bit better plans in my opinion, but still, you know, nothing too crazy. Oh, we got caps with these though. Now the ornate pails, I only was able to get 8 out of my 103, and I was actually rewarded some script from this too, which I found interesting. But the rarer plans can come from these pails, such as the gorilla taxidermy plans and the new backpack plan and outfit pieces as well. I gotta say, I am not feeling the insurgent hat at all. But one of my buddies did get a plan for the marine helmet, which is pretty cool. It's really nice that we have that introduced into the game now. So some of these goodies are great and different, but I'm not gonna lie, most of it's just kind of meh. It seems to be mostly things that we got from Holiday Scorch, so I already know almost everything on this list, but it's a fun event, and I haven't gotten everything just yet. So let's take a look at the list of all of the things that we can get from these pails. The pictures for all of the items aren't out just yet, but one of the data miners I follow by the name of Gilpo has posted a list of all the plans and things you can get. The ever difficult plasma grenade plans are in this drop pool as well, so for you scouts and plan collectors out there, be sure not to pass this event up for that. I'm excited for some of these, thinking maybe I can have a carnival based camp in the near future? If I can ever get the plans. There's also a couple of plans for a sitting and standing gorilla. You can preview them in your build mode at your camp if you do so choose. And the mounted Scorch Beast head is also in this too.
I was going to.
So I know I'll keep at it. Really curious to find out if the next treasure hunter event there are going to be different plans to be found. And I highly recommend keeping your gas mask with you while you're hunting for these mole miners because it's a little dusty in the Ash Heap. Or just hop on some power armor and you'll be just fine. Anyways, I hope you're all having fun out there and staying safe. I'm Wickedy, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the Wasteland.